rich, it's gonna get rich, it's gonna get rich.
Mad money popping out the register. It's going out hot summer in this metaverse. Bankroll, get the loot and the tender. There's no contender, I am the spender. Capital, cabbage, chips and change. Agua, soil, roots and veins. Keeping it tight, tricks of the trade. You got the power, let me show you the way.
It's gonna get rich, it's gonna get rich, it's gonna get rich, it's gonna get rich.
What's going down? Health is wealth, never find me clowning. Thought I'd be on top, but I'm drowning. Swimming in coins, Italian fountain. Mine's going up, your account is bouncing. I keep the lucky cat pouncing. My Nicky Necko ain't frowning. Keychain, piggy bank, I'm surrounded. Even if you poor, you rich. If your mind right, promise every note, get your grind tight. If you see the money, then you see the light. I'll be blowing through it at the speed of light. Growing like stalactites. Capital, cabbage, chips and change. Agua, soil, roots and veins. Keeping it tight, tricks of the trade. You got the power, let me show you the way.
It's gonna get rich, it's gonna get rich, it's gonna get rich, it's gonna get rich.
It's going. You got the power, let me show you the way.
It's gonna get rich, it's gonna get rich, it's gonna get rich, it's gonna get rich, it's gonna it's gonna
The crowd is assembled at the the American Airlines Center, looking for a Mavericks win here in downtown Dallas. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. The Utah Jazz coming to this one following a loss to the Grizzlies in Memphis at the FedEx Forum.
First team foul.
Oh, Stan, this should be a fun one. A clash at the center position.
Yeah, and Kevin, the way the game has changed, we don't see these kind of big men matchups much anymore. And so it's great to see one where two great big guys going at it, and they're going to go after each other.
And Stan, you know what you're talking about. You've had the opportunity to coach some great big men.
Oh, I have. I had Shaquille O'Neal, Dwight Howard, Andre Drummond. I seem to always have good centers.
First team foul.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
Stolen by Thompson. And now Utah, fast break. Here's the bulldozer. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Pass to Bailey. Driving inside.
How about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Here's the three. They get it again. We played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Lowe, the bulldozer, and a missed layup.
Yeah, they're still looking for some cohesion offensively.
And really, Stan, Victor Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those paradigm-shifting players. Don't you agree?
Oh, no doubt, Kevin. First of all, there are not going to be very many 7'4" guys come along. And then come with the skills that he has on a court, the length, his mobility, how fluid he is. It's unprecedented.
Second team foul.
Inside. The Jazz working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. Floats one.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
Lets the three fly. The three-pointer's right on target. Vassell's got 6 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. It's been a slow start here for Utah. 6-point game. Thomas outside. It doesn't go for him. Dallas with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Here's Wembanyama. Makes it off the glass.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Outside Thomas. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
Just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the pass was made, he's all over it. Just a fantastic steal.
Smith with it. Defended now by Dillingham.
James Wiseman.
Wiseman with the bucket.
Assist goes to
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Vassell wide open. No good on the three. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Clock at 6.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Here's Bailey. It's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Bailey's got 5 now.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run. That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Jazz trailed by 9. Here's Wiseman. Outside Thomas. That's tipped. There's 1:47 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Bailey, and he goes in for the dunk.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Utah calls timeout. Jazz with some changes. There's 1:38 left to play in the first quarter. Here's the bulldozer. It's rebounded by Nesmith.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
To the paint, and the dunk by Porzingis.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Utah foul. Number 00. First personal foul. Second team foul.
44 seconds left in the first. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Misses the three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Over in the corner, Porzingis buries the long-range jumper. Porzingis has got 7 points in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's the bulldozer. Second shot opportunity. Offensive rebound. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. And so it's Dallas. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Dallas?
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. so important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
Just 3 to shoot. Nice shot by Porzingis. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
To the inside. Lets it go with the 3. Hands it from downtown.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Here's Stokes. A shot missing. Mavericks leading by 17. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And here is Kispert. Nothing on the board. Shoots from the high post. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Wasted no time on that one.
3 points.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And the Jazz making a change here. Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. Thompson looking for an opening. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Another shot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
What I appreciated about Thompson is his recognition. He knows when to force the issue and when to pull back.
2 shots.
And so Thompson nails both of them. Mavericks leading by 12. Pass to Kispert. A 3 from Porzingis. Utah with the rebound.
Mavericks foul. Sandro, number 7. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Jazz trail by 12. And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to help. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Out to Porzingis. Dallas again missing.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 17 points was their biggest margin. Jazz trail by 12. Here's the bulldozer. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Not loose. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable.
Well, this is what you love to see. Porzingis attacking the rim.
Mavericks leading by 10. Beyond the arc. Connects from three-point range. He has 6.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. And I love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Pass to Bailey. Here's Jovic. Off target with his 3. Jazz trailed by 12. Jaquez with a wide-open look. And he's good on the 3-ball. Jaquez has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Bailey. Jaquez with the rebound. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. The offensive rebound. Pass to Wiseman. 6 to shoot. Here's the bulldozer. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now Dillingham, still without a basket. Buries it from three-point range. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there. Got it! Oh, what a hit! That is such a tough shot.
Very important triple there at the buzzer. That halftime deficit looks a lot more manageable when it's in single digits.
And so it's Dallas, heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. Here's Dillingham. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Wembanyama with it. Duran picks him up. That one goes in.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I could see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
5 on the clock. Oh, there's the strength training. Wembanyama.
Well, he's not the thickest guy, but Wembanyama can bully his way inside when he needs to.
And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Duran down low. Good on the bucket. Duran's got his second basket of the night.
Let me tell you something about Jalen Duran. This guy fears no one, and he plays with a mean streak.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. The Jazz shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Not a strong suit for this group, just around 71%.
Utah calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
So both teams making some changes here. Jazz trailed by 10. It's Edwards on the wing. Hasn't made one yet. That one drops for him.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And it's Vassell in the corner. Dallas moving the ball around. Drills the three-pointer. Neesmith has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And not the tightest D right there. And he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That three-point shot is his bread and butter.
Thomas down low. Off on the layup. Mavericks leading by 11 to the right side. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
Here's Smith. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. 17 points was their biggest margin. They push it up 4 on 3. In the corner, it's Neesmith. Jaquez with the steal. Here's Thomas. A slam dunk by Thomas.
Well, that kind of vision is exactly what they need out of Jaquez.
Wiseman with the rebound. Jazz trailed by 12. To the middle. And finished off by Wiseman.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. Nailed from three-point land. Mamukelashvili has got his first 3 points of the game. Jaquez. And he gets the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Mamukelashvili. 6 on the shot clock. Near the three-point line, it's Kispert. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Kispert's got his first points of the game. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. Ron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16 through 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you. Neesmith can't get it to go. Jazz trailed by 13. Here's Edwards. Porzingis with the block.
Yeah, it's not easy to keep a shot out of Porzingis' reach. He has such long arms.
Here's Thomas. Count it. 1:22 left in the third quarter of the game. Up top, Porzingis. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Yeah, Kristaps Porzingis, a solid shooter from the line.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Sinks the triple. Thompson's got 7 points.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
46 seconds left to play in the third. Right side, Porzingis lets it go from deep. They get it back. Tries again. He can't get that one.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
The bulldozer. No good. It's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They lead by 11. A bulldozer pulls it in. Thompson inside the line. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back to the action in just a minute. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. Going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college, and she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat, Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Here's Lowe. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Pass to Bailey. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Mavericks lead by 14. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, their shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
Mavericks leading by 14. A 3 from Wembanyama. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Here's the bulldozer. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Wembanyama up top. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Lowe. Here's Durant. Tries yet again. It's deflected. Out left to the wing. From downtown. And the basket by Bailey.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Here's the bulldozer. And he banks in the layup. The bulldozer's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Mavs.
Pass to Bailey. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Thompson for the triple. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bailey's got 22 points.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Count that one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Jovic. No good from outside. So it's the Jazz now. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. It's rebounded by Jovic.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Here's Bailey. Good on the three-point shot. Bailey's got 15 points here in the second half.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Here's Dallas. They're on a 20-6 run. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Pass to Thompson.
2 minutes remaining for the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play here in the fourth. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Here's Bailey from 12 feet out. Over Thompson. Bailey misses. Jazz trailed by 21. Down low. The Bulldozer. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Nifty move. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Mavericks.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season. Here's Bailey, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And the Jazz call time here. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. And the Jazz making a change here. Utah calls timeout. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. And landing zone fouls have been a part of the rule book for some time now, Coach. It's changed how shooters shoot.
No question, Kevin, and it's a good thing, I think. The NBA needs to protect the shooters. They're doing that. None of us wants injuries that could be prevented. We don't want to see the great shooters just come down and land on somebody's foot and miss 6 to 8 weeks.
Porzingis with the steal. Pass to Nesmith.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
The first free throw is good.
And at 7-3, Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
There's the drive. The Bulldozer. No good. And the Mavericks with possession. Shoots. Wiseman with the rebound. Pass to Bulldozer. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here is Nesmith. Here's Porzingis. Dallas, no good that time either. Here's the Bulldozer. And it's a great finish! Oh, my. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. So no problem for Dallas as they